We're live. How's it going? The takeover is here. Eve, I'm taking back over. I'm taking over YouTube. I'm taking over the internet. I'm taking over all of it. And in this stream, bro, I'm gonna be talking a lot. And it's just gonna be chill. Like, y'all are just gonna be chilling with me. Probably listening. I mean, hopefully listening. I got a lot to talk about. Y'all know what I've been through growing up. I've been through a lot. I lived in Ukraine. I experienced the war. I saw tanks. I saw bombs flying right above my head. I saw literal rockets, missiles flying right above my head in Jordan. And I'm originally from Syria. So I'm used to this. I'm used to the violence. I'm used to the aggression. I'm used to the wars. So y'all know what I've been through. And I had to experience all this at a very young age. So at this point, I'm thinking like I've learned a lot throughout this journey, and I know a lot of young people like to watch my videos and my streams, like really young people, like 11 years old, 12 years old, 13 years, that type of young. And of course, I have older people, and I respect everyone, and I love all of y'all. I love Ernie who supports me. I love all my fans, all my supporters. But I have some advice I want to give to the youngins, man. First of all, get out of the streets. Do not get into it in the first place if you can. And if you're already inside of it, get out as soon as possible, bro. Do not stay there for too long. Get caught by the police and then get imprisoned, get arrested, get locked up for life. Do not do that. Do not waste your years. Do not get into the violence, into the gang, because I've been through that myself. And I'm not even gonna speak on that, but I've experienced that type of, and it was not beneficial for growth. Sure, I got to write a lot about it in my own songs, and it gave me a lot of stories to tell. But if talking purely in a financial perspective or in a wide wisdom perspective, it's never smart to stay in the streets. Never. I don't care what you're selling in there. I don't care how you're trapping, how you're making your. Get out of there, bro. Dirty money is not gonna help. Sure, it might for a few years, but if you get caught, you'll pay your life away. And you will get caught. What's up, days can? How you doing? And if you don't get caught, a lot could happen. Like the only two outcomes coming out of the streets are either you end up in hell or you end up in jail. And I know people say you end up in hell or in jail, but that's actually not accurate. That's actually not true. 'Cause criminals don't end up in heaven. That's not where they end up. And when I say criminal, I'm using the word and I mean it. I'm not talking about law of criminal. I'm not talking about the law. Fuck the law. I don't give a fuck about the law. I'm talking about you're a criminal in the eyes of God. That's when you're a real criminal. And you gotta be careful, bro. God is the greatest force on the planet. He could be your greatest motivator. He could be the thing or the entity, the being that gets you out of the struggle. So do not get on the wrong side of him because you will be destroyed. Your luck will be destroyed, your life will be destroyed. So get out of the streets if you can. And if you can't, let's say you're stuck in the streets or you're stuck in a 9 to 5 job, try your best to begin doing something in the midst of it. Maybe learn a new skill that could potentially generate a high income in the future and do this in your free time. Or start your own YouTube channel, man. Start your own social media account and post on it every day. I don't care if you're posting yourself just chatting in the car while heading to your 9 to 5 job. You know, you don't even have to waste time out of your day. You could literally hack time from your life and use it, invest it in that business that could get you out of that whole trap, that whole black hole that you're in. And I've actually seen a lot of people do this successfully, myself being in this industry, making money. Thank I thank God for that, because He helped me find a way through it. And a lot of people were able to find the way to exactly in that manner. They essentially have their own 9 to 5, which they hate, which they're not even making enough money in. And they literally film themselves talking to the camera, talking head videos, just in shit, just ranting, just yapping, as they say. And they actually got out. They got out of the black hole, they got out of the streets, and they're starting to make some clean, real money now. Real deal money. You know what I mean? Real businessman shit. So y'all can do it. If I did it, if I did it, why can't you? You're not any worse than me. You know what I mean? That's to all the youngins out there, and even the older people watching. Even the older people watching at home. This goes for everybody, really. But especially the youngins, because y'all got so much potential, bro. And y'all could multitask your way through life like crazy. And speaking of multitasking, I'm gonna get to my next point in a second. Because my next point is you gotta always keep your body in shape. You never get out of shape because it will destroy your confidence, very likely. Especially if you're not really used to it, if this is your first time getting out of shape, it will completely destroy and demolish your confidence. And it will, and even if you've been fat for a while, or or uh, or skinny for a while. Hey, what's up, affectionate cherry pie? How you doing? How's it going? Yeah, so I'm just talking about some advice I can say youngins out there, man. So always stay in shape, man. I don't care if you're doing push-ups on the fucking floor in your room. I don't care. That's what I did. That's what I did growing up. You think I had a fucking gym membership? I couldn't afford that shit. I couldn't afford no fucking gym membership. And I still don't have a gym membership, by the way, even though now I can. Of course I can. But I still don't have it because I like challenging myself. And I like staying humble. But you can always work out at home. And you can make just as much gains, if not more. You can make just as much. You really can if you know what you're doing. And you don't even need to know what you're doing before you begin. You can literally do 20 push-ups right now, and you're better than the day before if you haven't worked out. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's nothing complex about it. There's nothing complicated about it or convoluted. Nothing. It's very simple, and it teaches you how to go through pain and how to deal with it at a very young age, which is an extremely valuable skill. It's an invaluable skill that you will use throughout your entire life and utilize in order to become a successful businessman. I want to talk about something because, as I said, I come from a background of violence, aggression, mama crying, people dying. That's where I come from, which is fine. Pain builds character, and it surely has built my character. 100%, no doubt in my mind. But it's very interesting because wars are also to your advantage, especially as a small, tiny entity. You're just one all alone. So it's very difficult to actually use war to your advantage. So do not try to avoid it at all costs. Do not get involved. I mean, I could get flames for this advice right, but I'm looking out for you, bro. You're gonna get involved in the military. You're fighting a war for the people up top that are actually controlling the whole thing for whatever motive, either money or control. Because there are people, real businessmen, with billions and billions and billions of dollars, huge, ginormous companies that you even imagine, that you don't even know the name of, behind the scenes that are controlling the puppets. They are the puppet masters of this entire war that you are simply a pawn in. So, my advice to the youngins, if I'm looking out for you like you're my brother, y'all know I always look out for you like you're my brother. Do not get involved in the military. And if you do, make sure it's only training, man. Don't get in the war. Look at Ukraine as an example. Half the men are fucking dead, or they escaped out the country. That's the military aged male. All the military aged men, damn near. And it's literally only women there now, for the most part. So y'all gotta realize what decisions you're picking in life. And I know y'all wanna be brave and y'all wanna show your courage, but you can show that elsewhere. You could show that by spreading a message on the internet, for example. And you could also fight on the internet and you act hundreds, thousands, even millions of people listening to you and watching you and supporting you. You see the difference in scale? You're fighting for your ideology in the military, but only a few people are even aware of your efforts. On the internet, yeah, it might be as intense and as powerful, but you're surely fighting for what you believe in as well. You're surely standing up for what you believe in, and you've got scale. You've got millions of people watching you and listening to you. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're gonna fight for your beliefs, do not fight in the military. Find somewhere else to fight whilst not having your life in senseless, pointless danger. And always fight for your family, fight for the people you love because that's all you got. That's all you got as a man. You gotta protect them, provide for them, man. But it's very interesting, man. Very interesting where this lifestyle has led me. Because, like I said, I never really grew up rich. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, 6? Am I getting? I am getting pretty sleepy, pretty tired, but I'm still, I'm still holding on. So, I'm. You gotta look out for your people. You gotta always look out for your people, and make sure you're always doing your. Never anything less. Never anything less than your best. Try your best in your youngest years because that's when you have the most strength, power, and resilience. So try your best, the money, get everything you want. Nice accent, thank you. I appreciate you. That's Arabic. that I got that accent. I don't even know where I got that accent from, but I'm originally Arabic. I lived in a I lived in a new and oh, fuck I'm crashing out. Yeah, I lived in countless different countries, but yeah. But y'all gotta watch out, man. Y'all gotta watch out. Make sure you're picking the right decisions in life. Let's say you're going to college, let's say you're going to university. Yeah, I do speak Arabic as well. Let's say you're going to university. You should go, for sure. Take the safe decision, but also do something else on the side. You know, try the internet. Try to make money on the internet. It's how everybody is making money nowadays, and it's the easiest way ever. It's never been this easy. And sure, it's not actually easy, but it's definitely easier than suffering in a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. So y'all gotta realize you gotta pick the right decisions in life, but also don't go crazy. So university, don't pick some major that will keep you there till the end of your life. You're in nursing school and the work is killing you. Damn. Yeah, that's gotta take a toll on you. Because when you're doing both, you're a hustler, which is amazing. Your work, your all of your work is going to pay off. Trust me. I'm just from experience too. And I'm currently in computer science school as well. I'm still working out on the internet, making my bread, and it's tough, and it does get daunting, but you gotta keep going because nowadays, do one thing. You can't just really bet on one thing. If you bet on one thing, you're just stupid. It's not gonna work. So that's also. Yeah, I mean, computer science is pretty good, but it's a lot of people struggling, even with the best, with the best knowledge. I mean, with the best education, essentially, especially where I'm from. So you gotta have both. You gotta have the education, you gotta have the hard work, and you gotta work on a couple of hustles at a time. If you work on just one, it's no longer enough in today's day and age. I'm also a rapper, so on my own music that I'm working on. Where am I from? I'm from Syria. I'm from Syria in the Middle East. That's where I'm originally from. But I lived my life in countless different countries, as I said. I experienced war, violence, aggression. I lived in the projects, infested with cockroaches. Yeah, I've been through a lot. I mean, you could tell from the scars in my face, in my eyes. You could tell from my eyes, you could tell. But it's all good. It looks beautiful there. Yeah, I mean, it used to be beautiful. I mean, it used to be. It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good, but you know, of course, the situation is no longer great after the war. It's that thing, what's happening there, but it's such a beautiful historic country. It is. It certainly is. And I wish I could go back there and live there, but the situation economically is not the best. Definitely not the best. Right now, it's struggling economically more than anything. It's the war. Maybe one day, for sure. I mean, I gotta go back, see my people, you know? See my people. That's always important. And next up, what advice I'd give to the youngins? I'd say always have your connections. Always keep your heart open to people. I don't care if it's your cousins. I don't care if it's your friends. I don't care if it's members. Even if you don't know them very well, just, you know, stay in touch with them. Keep texting them every once in a while. Maybe calling them if you're comfortable enough. Maybe not. Even if you don't know them very well. Because you gotta have connections all around the world. And when you do, and when it's with people you trust, which you could end up trusting these people that you're starting to do, then you literally have the gift of the world. You have infinite, infinite, and that's a gift. That's a gift. You could do anything, bro. You could do anything. Cause I mean, everything nowadays really works on the system of nepotism. You know, it's families that provide work opportunities to other to their own family, to their own relatives and to their own friends. So you gotta keep your connections always intact and never just be close hearted for no reason, close minded for reason. You know what I mean? You gotta allow your I use this word lightly, but you gotta allow your enemy to manipulate you. See where they want you to go, you know? Have you thought to the US? You're young and in computer science, use intelligence. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've certainly thought of moving to S, and I hopefully should move there soon enough. But right now, my passport does not allow me to. They don't really give out visas to Syrians. And sure, there are probably Syrians already there, but it was probably easier to get there before. Nowadays, it's quite a lot harder because of the borders, control, and stuff like that. But for sure, I should be able to get there soon enough. Soon enough. Maybe it'll take a few years, but I should be able to get there because the US has opportunities, and especially as a rapper, it'll help out a lot. I'm a Muslim. Looking into converting, so let's change the time in chat. Oh shit. I mean, yes, I am Muslim. I am Muslim, and I welcome you. I mean, we all welcome you into our religion of Islam. I mean, you could you could text me. You could text me if you want, if you're comfortable, and anytime you have any questions about the religion, I'll try my best to help you. Now, I'm not a scholar by any means, but I'm living the life of a Muslim, and I'm a born Muslim, so I know what it's like. And I know quite a lot about the religion. I practice it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if you should type your number in the chat, but if you got an Instagram, you could type that and I'll hit you up. Or you could hit me up on HCG Giant. Let me see if I can type it in the chat. Uh, Hold up. But it's amazing. It's amazing if you're looking into converting. It's Islam is such an incredible religion, and there's a lot to learn. But you can take it slow, and it will change your life. I spoke with some other woman there, and it's been enlightening. That sounds amazing. That actually sounds incredible. Are you originally a born Christian? May I ask? But that's really incredible. That's what's up. You were born Catholic. I see. I see. How do you feel like? How do you feel about Catholicism nowadays? Did you change your mind on it, or do you still support it? Do you not believe in it as much? How do you feel about it? And how do you feel about Islam as well? But yeah, you see, the stars are aligning. This is fate. God wants to end up here. God wants you to learn about His true religion, which is Islam. It is Islam. And you'll find that out soon enough, for sure. You'll be sure of it. I'm trying to see if I could type my Instagram in the chat. You're never a believer in Catholicism. You started watching Hajj journeys, and the music is what actually spoke to me. Your parents chose your religion. Oh, I see. I mean, that's an incredible story, I'm not gonna lie. That's something you could tell to your kids about how you became Muslim, how you learned about the religion and about the truth. Truth. But, I mean, if you could DM me on Instagram, I'll respond. I'll respond to all DMs. My Instagram is HCG underscore giant. That's it. Or if you want, you could type your Instagram. If you don't feel comfortable, that's totally fine. But I mean, you could just text me when you want if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. You only use Facebook, but you can message me from there. Okay, I see. I mean, sure, sure. What's Facebook? I'll see if I can message you there. What's up, Matthew Turner? I inspired you to start your own YouTube channel. Shout out to you, Matthew. Shout out to you. I love you all too, man. I love all of you too. I appreciate you, and you should start your own YouTube. I don't care if you're working right now. Do it while going to. No problem, brother. No problem at all. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I mean, essentially, what I've been thinking about is. I mean, I've been thinking about a lot, but. You don't like social media? Yeah, I see. I mean, what's your Facebook? I'll try to DM you there. Or you could type your phone number in the chat. I don't think anybody will annoy you, and somebody texts you or something and they're not me, you can just block them. I mean, we don't have too many people in here, but it's safe to leave. Yeah, I mean, it's safe, I believe so, because it's only a few people on this live stream, so I don't think anybody will be texting you except for myself. So yeah, you could leave it. You're in the US. That's fine. Do you use WhatsApp? If you use WhatsApp, we could text there, or Telegram, whichever you prefer. I'm on all of them. So yeah. And Matthew, what were you gonna say? You said by the way, and you didn't say anything, or did you just say I saw by the way? Okay, I get it. You put your number here. Yeah, for sure. Go for it. Go ahead. I'll save it. But yeah, how are y'all doing, bro? How are y'all doing? Yeah. I see the first three digits of your number. Right. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I did it. But I see it now. I'll for sure I'll for sure text you. Should I text you on WhatsApp or where are you? Where can I find you? Like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead. I'm all ears. But yeah, it sounds amazing that I've already inspired people on this chat. It's honestly sounds so incredible, bro. It's just your actual number, but you think WhatsApp should work. No, download it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, WhatsApp is a great app. You could download it, or you could use Telegram, or whichever you prefer. Because I don't think I can just like message you from a different country on like the regular messages. But WhatsApp should work for sure. If you could download it, that's perfect. And like I said, do not hesitate. Any questions, do not hesitate to, you know, talk. That's totally fine. I'm here for your support. I mean, I appreciate anybody who simply just, joins on it and says something. It honestly makes my day. It really does. I mean, it's amazing. You see how much you could impact people by just having a YouTube channel and speaking your mind. So it's truly amazing. You're downloading it. Perfect. Perfect. I'll actually text you there right after the stream. Right after the stream ends. I'll say like hello or something. And then you could text me back. Have any questions or whatever. Or if you want to simply talk your thoughts about your journey getting into Islam. I mean, it's honestly such an incredible story to hear. Like, as a Muslim, it makes me feel amazing. Cool. Yeah, it's amazing. And I just, something interesting about Islam is that good when somebody gets into the religion because we feel that like they're getting into the truth and they're getting to know the real truth about life and about their creation. So that's something interesting that I don't think happens as much with other religions. It's crazy how small the world is. You never watch Lies. Yeah, it's really crazy how small the world is, but you see, I truly believe this. God is speaking to you through this. I mean, you see, the stars are aligned. It's fate. It's destiny. God wants you to get someone to help you out with your journey into the religion because He wants you to get to know the truth. And I will not leave you behind. You'll get to know the truth, inshallah. But it really is crazy how small the world is. I mean, I have friends all over the world. But we used to live together. We used to all live together, go to the same school. Now we're scattered all across the world due to the war. The problem is how much Islam is judged here, especially if you're white. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Hmm. I mean, is it still judged as much as it was? What state do you live in? Because I think it's different in some states than others and stuff like that. Also, they probably wouldn't really know you're Muslim. Yes, if you're a woman. Oklahoma. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. That's interesting. I mean, have you seen other get judged for it? You know, sometimes you could just have ideas in your head and they're not going to go all the way, hijab, etc. Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're not going to do halfway. Yeah, that's perfect. That sounds incredible to hear. I'm happy for you. Very happy for you. And yeah, I mean, I don't know who would judge you. Like, I mean, just strangers in the streets. If you mean strangers, maybe they would judge you, but they would actually do any actions that are inherently racist against you. Friends, family, strangers. Yeah, you're right. Family is a tough one. Family is a tough one because your family is Catholic, but you'll get. Uh, it'll be it'll be a journey, and soon enough, they should be able to understand it. They should be able to understand the reasons why you transitioned or, or why you did to Islam. And I don't think it'd be that big of an issue, especially considering the fact that you've got to know your real God now, you know. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, you already know deep in your heart, deep that Islam is the truth. You're just afraid of the judgments and the consequences of you actively reverting to the religion. You read Quran every day and your friends judge you. Oh, I see. I mean, how do they judge you? Do they judge you in a truly negative and gossipy manner? Because if they do, then maybe they're not the right friends for you. Or if they're simply just shocked, then maybe it's just a phase that will go away. I think you're going crazy. Yeah, I mean that's normal. Really, it is. Because I mean they thought the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was going crazy or was crazy, but he was he knew the truth that they did or that they didn't want to accept. So as long as you know you're doing what's right, I mean I don't think that should be a problem really. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I understand how difficult it is. I mean, I can only imagine. I grew up in a Muslim family. You feel me? I grew up in a Muslim family, but I can only imagine how difficult it is for you. But I think you're definitely strong enough to go through it. From the sound of it, from the looks of it, you know. It's, I am lucky. I am lucky, and I thank God for that day. I have to. It is lonely. Yeah, it is lonely, especially when you're in a country like the US, which is, I mean, it's pretty satanic nowadays. But I think you'll be able to find communities that fit you. And I don't think Muslims will judge you at all, by the way. Muslims will definitely be very welcoming to, towards you, or they will definitely be hospitable and they will support you because that's what they should do. So, if you can, and if you think it's the right thing to do, maybe you should switch your friends, your friend group. Or if it's just a phase and they'll understand why you're reverting to Islam later, and if you can see that they understand, then you should keep them and try to express your thoughts towards the whole situation more. Every Muslim you've met has been amazing. That's incredible. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. And as we should be, we're all one brotherhood. We're all working together towards spreading spreading the commandments of God and rebuking the commandments of the devil. I mean, that's what we stand for. We believe in one God, and we're gonna stand on that. We're gonna stand on our beliefs as we should. But that's really incredible to hear. I've never met someone like you. I've never personally met someone who used to be a Christian, for example, and is looking into reverting to Islam. I've yet that type of person. And here you are as well, This is destiny, as I told you. This is fate. And I'm very grateful to be on here talking to you and to all the amazing people that joined. I mean, I'm grateful as well because I get to feel like I've done a good deed today. It's an amazing feeling on its own, you know? That's how I'm doing it, really. But yeah, it's crazy when you find out that everything you've been told about Islam and the propaganda has been a lie. Especially the propaganda in the US, as I've heard, because it's very bad towards Muslims. I mean, they draw a very bad image, let's say, as they do with a lot of things. But you can trust the media. You can never trust the media. You gotta trust your heart. You gotta trust your soul. You know. And everybody should do that, really, regardless of what religion you follow. Everybody should do that. You should follow your heart and your soul. Follow what you deem is right, what you believe in. Do not just get sucked in towards the wrong pathway, you know? Because it's very easy to do that when everybody around you is fed the same propaganda. How did you first learn about Islam? I'm interested to because it's always something different and it's always very interesting when it comes to reverted Muslims. It always seems like it's fate, you know, which is the incredible part about it all. But yeah, I love my religion. I've been practicing it for as long as I was alive, and I've loved every single part of it. But yeah, I mean, if I could give a piece of advice to young people out there, to the youth, if I could give any piece of advice, it would definitely be to look into Islam, because that religion will change you as a person, change your life, you know, it will. That's the first and foremost priority. You gotta get straight. And as I said, keep your body always in shape, get your money straight, start your own brand, start your own YouTube channel, start your own social media career. I don't care if you're working right now, still do it. You'll succeed. Maybe it won't be now, maybe it won't even be after a year or this. But I mean, you're doing your 9 to 5, so you might as well film a little video before you head to your job or on your way to the job. And now you've basically planted a seed that is guaranteed to grow in a few years into a money. And it's such a smart investment. You invest a bit of time in, maybe even zero time in, considering the fact that you're literally multitasking while driving, for example, to work or to school, to uni. But you've just planted a seed for a money tree. You see, that's the way to do it. It's always been. That's how I did it. I mean, I never quit school, I never quit university. I still go. I still go while making videos and while working on my other side hustle, which I'm gonna speak about later. I mean, I'm currently working on the wormhole, as y'all know, which will be a gigantic project that y'all will love so much. Y'all will be so interested in that. It will genuinely, bro, it will change your life. Genuinely, if you get into it, it will change your life. I'm certain of it. There is no way out of it. I'm literally certain of it. It will change your life. It's an amazing project that I'm working on, and I can't even describe it with words right now. I can't even speak about it. Soon enough, you'll know. Soon enough. But yeah, man, this has been a good little stream. Fun one, for sure. I don't know if I should end it. Should I end stream? I get no messages in the chat, or if I get yes, then I'll end it. If I get some no's, I'll stay for a while. Let me see. Should I end stream? Let me see what y'all think. I mean, I'll give y'all a minute. I'll give y'all a minute to respond. Because, I mean, we've talked about a lot this stream, and it's been so amazing, bro. It's been so amazing. I'm truly happy with this stream right here. Because it'd be a lot of times that I don't even be getting that many messages in the chat on these streams, but we've had great conversations here. Very much, very much I'm grateful for it, because I've been off YouTube. Keep in mind, I've been off of YouTube for about 3 months, and I came back stronger than ever. Like I said, like the title suggests, this is the takeover. I'm taking over back on YouTube. I'm taking over back on social media, on the internet. I'm taking over back, and I'm stronger than ever. You just gotta wait a little bit more. A little bit more for the absolute bomb that will come out a few months as well. Well, maybe not a few. Maybe uh, uh, I'm gonna say like half a year, maybe a bit more. But when that project drops, your jaws will drop with it. It will be incredible. The wormhole will be amazing. And decided I will not, retire or quit from YouTube because, uh, yeah, it'll take some time from my day, but I need to take over. I need to take over. I need my beautiful, strong fan base, family, cult. I need this. I need my family back. And y'all are my family, bro. Y'all are my second. So, yeah. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining in. I mean, nobody said anything in the chat. I gotta go. I gotta go in that case, but like I said, it was an amazing conversation, and I'm looking forward to the next stream. It could be tomorrow, it could be after tomorrow, I'm not sure. But when it drops, yeah, it'll be fun again. It'll be fun again to have conversations like this, and I hope I do. I love y'all to death, bro. Bro, I genuinely mean this. I love y'all so much, bro. And if anybody's going through something right now, just know there are people who love you. There are people who are looking out for you. And if you don't think that anyone is loving you, if you don't think that anyone in your family or in your friend group loves you, then just know I do. At the very least. Sure, I might not know you, but I do. Because you're right here. I love you. And I appreciate you. But yeah, man. Peace out, guys. I'll catch y'all. All love, bro. HCG for life.